Skill theory is a core component from the skill training portion and takes place immediately after topic and chunks and topic prediction. During this component, students learn a listening skill, which helps in analyzing listening passages and in developing the student's academic scaffolding by learning related skills throughout the term that progress in difficulty. To prepare for this component, you will need the workbook, script, MP3 file, and the answer key or class guide. To teach or simulate this component, you will need the workbook and the MP3 file. This component will be simulated during training.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the skill theory. What are we learning today, Sharon?
Topic, main idea, and supporting details.
Very good. So let's go ahead and look at the chart. Okay, what is the topic, Megan?
The general subject.
Good. And what is the main idea, Sharon?
The speaker's overall point about the subject.
Good. So, what does the main idea support?
The topic.
Excellent job. Okay, let's go ahead and go into major support details. What are they, Megan?
Information that develops the main idea.
Good. So, what do major details support?
The main idea.
Good. Okay. And lastly, what are minor support details, Sharon?
Information that explains the major details further.
Okay. Good. So, what do minor details support?
The major details.
Excellent job. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to the second section and see how we can identify this key information. Let's look at the first bullet point. In order to identify the topic, what should we listen for? Megan?
Frequently mentioned words or concepts.
Very good. So let's go ahead and underline that. Let's go to the second bullet point. In order to understand the main idea, what question do we need to understand? Sharon?
What does the speaker want you to understand?
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that. Okay. Now let's look at the third bullet point. In order to find the major details, what do we need to take note of? Megan?
Information that makes the main idea more believable or convincing.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that part. Okay. And in order to understand major details, what do we need to keep track of? Sharon?
Any minor details.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that. Okay, now that we have a basic information of our skill theory, let's go ahead and go on to my example. Okay. Here's my example. Cheongdam is great. It has great teachers. It has great students. Okay. So looking at my example, what is the topic, Sharon?
Cheongdam.
Good. Why is this my topic?
Because it is the subject.
Very good. Main idea. Megan, what's our main idea?
Cheongdam is great.
Very good. And why is this my main idea?
Because it explains your overall point.
Very good. Okay, so let's look at our major details. Sharon, what are my major details?
It has great teachers and it has great students.
Very good. But more importantly, why is this my major detail?
Because it supports the main idea.
Very good. Okay, now that you guys have my example, let's go ahead and go on to one of your guys' example. Megan, do you want to go ahead and give me an example?
Yes.
Okay.
I like Mexican food.
Uh-huh.
Mexican food is spicy. It is delicious.
Spicy. Delicious. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Sharon identify the key information. Sharon, from Megan's example, what is her topic?
Mexican food.
Okay, good. And why is this her topic?
Because that's her subject.
Good. What's her main idea?
I like Mexican food.
Okay, and again, why is this her main idea?
Because it's her overall point about Mexican food.
Okay, good. And what are her major details?
Mexican food is spicy. It is delicious.
Okay, and one more time, why is this her major details?
Because it supports her main idea.
Okay, very good. Okay, so good job, guys. Looks like both of you guys have a very good understanding of our skill theory. Let's go ahead and go on to the skill exercise. What I want you guys to do is listen and take notes. Okay, here we go.
Snoozing Getting your Z's, shut eye.
Okay, good job listening. Let's go ahead and now go over these answers. What is our main idea, Sharon?
Getting a good night's rest is critical.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and write that in. Okay, and what is our first major detail, Megan?
Without sleep, our body becomes weak.
Very good. And why is this our first major detail?
Because it explains why it's critical.
Excellent. So let's go ahead and make sure that that's the correct answer. And what is our second major detail, Sharon?
Sleep helps us stay mentally sharp.
Good. And one more time, why is this a major detail?
Because it's also why it's critical.
Okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have the correct answer for that as well.